What's up, everybody? This is Cool Dude, and welcome back to another cool review. And today, in the season of Spoopoween, wanted to do the spooky for the spoopy effect. Today we are going to be reviewing the 2020 Invisible Man. Now, I did reference this movie when I did that other chill discussion, which you should check out. I recommend it, even though you guys probably don't know the Universal Monsters, but hey! Just watch it anyway. I liked that video. I liked making it. It was cool to talk about the Universal Monsters finally on YouTube like this. I referenced the movie. I talked about it, how it was like a good modern retelling of Invisible Man, and now I get to do a full review on it. So basically, if you don't know the Invisible Man 2020, the story is, without any spoilers, of course. I ain't about spoilers. A woman named Cecilia gets in real deep with this man named Adrian Griffin, who is a rich douche, as you can imagine, and she eventually just breaks up with him, and she thinks that she's out of his life, but she is very paranoid about him following him because he's a bit of an abuser, you know. He's an abusive boyfriend. He's not a nice guy. But with the help of a cop, an African American cop, and her sister, she's able to get through the paranoia and realize that Adrian Griffin is dead. But however, of course, as with all these tales, he's not really dead, and he comes back as the title Invisible Man, the titular Invisible Man. And so basically the rest of the movie is Cecilia trying to figure out who this Invisible Man is, how to stop him, and just what the hell is going on. And right off the bat, one thing I love about this movie is that it doesn't give a lot away. Like, when you first watch it, you have no idea what's going on. Like, I had no clue what was going on and why Cecilia was doing this and why, Adrian Griffin was so bad and, whatnot. And I like that. I like that they don't reveal things too much. They don't reveal a lot of information at the start. It like progresses. It like, as you go on, you're gonna learn more and more and more about the characters and the story and whatnot. I love movies like that don't give too much away at the start. They leave some of it as a mystery to, uncover while you're watching the film. That's really cool. And also the mystery itself, it's a legitimately good mystery. There is a mystery in the movie concerning what the hell the Invisible Man's plan is in this movie, concerning Adrian Griffin and whatnot, and Cecilia, and it's a legitimately good mystery, and it's a very, very evil plot that really, really makes you want to see Adrian Griffin just die straight up. So that is great, and the actors that they got for this movie is really, really good as well. They're all giving it their A game, I can tell, and it's surprisingly very suspenseful. Like, they really build up that feeling of, like, you can't see him, which is really, really good. Because when he shows up, you never know when he's there. They'll drop subtle little clues here and there, but sometimes they won't even do that. They'll just have someone just getting jerked violently away. Like, there's this great scene in a hospital. I won't spoil when it is, but there's these cops that are, like, trying to shoot him, but they can't see him, and then one of the guards' arms just kind of gets cocked backwards, like, without him knowing, and you can't see him, so it's just... scenes like that, they're so good, so good. I love the way they handle the suspense in this movie. And there's a lot of angles in this movie where it's like they'll kind of awkwardly hold on a frame of like an empty kitchen or an empty room, and it almost kind of makes you feel, is he there, or is this just for the movie's sake, you know what I mean? Like, are they just holding on this shot because there's something to focus on, or are they just doing that to tease you? Are they doing it to, like, put you on edge? And that's really what I love. It also is a little bit of a slow burn. Not as big a slow burn as a movie like Jaws, but, like, it takes a good, like, 45 minutes for the Invisible Man to actually show up and do his Invisible Man stuff. I also do love the suit a lot more than the formula, obviously. It makes a lot more sense than just drinking a potion, becoming insane, and being invisible and whatnot. So I do love the modern update with that, how they create the Invisible Man character. And again, the actors are really good, which leads to, I guess, the characters are really likable. There's one death scene. I'm not going to spoil the death scene that happens in the movie that really surprised me and really bummed me out. It is a main character, and man, the death it's so sudden. If you've watched the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It is so sudden. It's so tragic, and it's just, oh god, it's really bad. It so sucks. It sucks so bad. It just really makes you feel for these characters. It really makes you feel for Cecilia, and you want to see the Invisible Man just die. I'm like, just so... that is so good, so good. But with that being said, there are problems with this movie, as with all movies. So let's get to the cons or problems with this movie right now. Problem numero uno is that it's not the best written movie. Like, there are some lines when they're trying to be funny that don't always work. I don't know, like, when they're trying to be serious, it is really good, but the few times where it does try to be humorous, it doesn't always end up that way. It doesn't always like end up cracking a smile. At least not for me. Also, it is a bit confusing, like, towards the end, but they do clarify it a little bit. They do clarify it. But I'm saying, like, towards the end, if they didn't explain it, it would just been like, what? Like, it's like it's kind of a jumbled mess there. Also, there are a few characters that I wish could have been developed a lot more. Like, I forgot to mention this in the pros, but there are a lot of twists, which I don't want to spoil any of the twists. They're so good and very, like, unexpected. You're not gonna, like, be able to predict them and whatnot. You might predict a few of them, but there are one or two good twists that really caught me off guard in this movie, and they are very big twists. But concerning those twists, there are a few of the characters that I wish could have been developed more to make me hate them. Like, there are a few characters that end up being revealed to be, like, villains in this movie that are just, okay, well, I guess that's cool, but, like, they didn't have much screen time, they didn't have much presence there, so I didn't really, it doesn't make you care that much about it. Also, there may be one or, I do like the movie for holding all those awkward shots, but in the beginning, when Adrian Griffin, or when the Invisible Man is not there, it just feels like kind of pointless. It's just like, okay, we know he's not here. We know, like, they're not gonna do it this early, so those early shots of them just there's nothing there is like, okay, I can tell you're doing this for a fake out. But really, other than that, there really is no problems with this movie. I give this a solid 4.5 invisibility suits out of 5. This is such a good movie, almost perfect. It's a great modern update of the classic Invisible Man story. If just a few of the characters were upped a bit more, and, you know, some of the humor was a lot better, I do think this would have been... Actually, you know what? No, 5 invisibility suits out of 5. Screw it. I'm going to give this movie perfect, because this movie is great. I love this movie. I do really like it. It's on par with the original movie. If not, maybe slightly better. I'm not sure. I'd have to rewatch the original with Claude Rains to kind of feel which one's better, but it is definitely on par with the original movie, which very few remakes can claim. Believe me, very few. Now, and guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, and let me know what you thought of The Invisible Man 2020, because this is a recent movie, and it is really good. I really love it and appreciate it. And it's getting really good reviews, which I'm happy about. It deserves all the great reviews it's getting. It does have a few minor problems, but hey, those minor problems are just absolutely crushed by the pros of this movie, alright? And until next time, guys, stay cool, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.